Hey YouTube, how's it going? Fruitslinger here. So, it's been a while since I've been active on the channel. Just thought I would take a drive to my hometown, about an hour away. I won't talk for that long, but I'll film that long probably. Just, I know the channel's not been very active, and I apologize for that. Year before last, I had a lot of health problems. This year just been busy. My girlfriend bought a house about an hour away from my dad's, so I'm a lot of back and forth, as you can see today. And yeah, so updates on anything else. I sadly had to let go of the truck. It was worth about $8,000 more than what I had left on its loan, so I sold that off to help with down payment for that house. What else? So I bought a 2023 Kia Rio. It's a 6-speed manual. That's what I'm driving right now. The girlfriend had a 2017 Jeep Cherokee, but a few months ago we went and bought a 2022, well, it's brand new Jeep Gladiator, which I'm super happy about. So I've loved those things since like the day they came out in like the 2020 year. So some video ideas on that, they will be coming. Riding videos, I hope to get riding this winter, probably on my girlfriend's side-by-side. She has a 2017 Polaris RZR 1000 Turbo, and it's pretty fun to drive. Well, it's pretty fun to drive. It's fast, it's sporty. I'm gonna get a mount set up on that. Sorry for some dirt roads coming up here, guys. They're a little noisy, but I'm sure my voice will be louder than that. Anyway, winter rides. Quebec, they got a lot of winter trails, so I'm hoping to do some riding there. A few hour rides. I won't be able to film it all. I'll film the good stuff. Sorry for all the uhs. It's been a while since I filmed. But yeah, and then got some servicing we can do on the RZR. I'll do an oil change in the future on this one. The Jeep Gladiator won't get an oil change video for a while because I'm going to let the dealer do the free ones. I think there's 4 or something, or 3, I don't know. But yeah, I sure do miss making the content I used to make. Life just got a little busier on me. So, I'm really open to suggestions. You guys think like, oh, he's maybe this kind of, like he's handy, he can do this, he can show me how to do this. Oh, he has this machine, I know he has this machine. Maybe like I can ask him for a favor to film this for me so I can understand stuff. Like, I'm pretty open to filming what I need to film for content. I'm just not as busy. Hopefully I'll do some fishing ones this winter. Last ice fishing season, bust, absolute bust. The winter was warm. The ice shack never went out. I do have a newer ice shack I built out of a, I'm not sure if I filmed that or not. I built a ice shack out of an enclosed trailer. 16-footer, it's got holes inside now, heater and all that. So I have that. It'll be nice to get out on the ice. Probably still, I'll fish Ontario side. Other than that truck right there, I like this. I don't mind this drive because it's really not a busy drive. Like busy road until I get out of here, which is like solid 20 minutes or so. There's a big ass bump there. It's been there since we moved out here. I do still have the C-Force 1000, of course. So that has some stuff I want to do with that. I really want to get the intake pipe and the tune from Main Street Cycle in the States there. I don't know if I can justify it. It's like 600 Canadian or 650 Canadian by the time I get it here. And it's like, oh wow, 6 more horsepower? It's like, I don't know. Gladiator, I am going to film the auxiliary battery delete. It's been filmed, but some things just put my own spin on them, right? I have bought, well, we have bought roof brackets for light bar, or roof light bar. So we went ahead and bought those a couple weeks ago. Now we're just waiting, get a little bit of money back, and then pick up a light bar for it, and I'll film installing that. Hopefully before the weather gets colder. It's, according to the Farmer's Almanac, if anyone follows that, it's supposed to be a wicked winter, which would make sense because last year was shit. Like, I like a good winter. I don't mind it. I like snow blowing. I like ice fishing. I like, if it's calm enough, I like to drive in it. Like, I don't mind it. Like, it doesn't, it's like, if you're gonna hate winter, well, it's like 4 months, a good 4 solid months of it in Canada every year. You're gonna not enjoy life if you hate winter. I know some people can't handle it due to health and everything, but if you can enjoy it, then enjoy it. Riding, as far as ATVing, I just got, well, I bought a helmet, new helmet, because for some reason my helmet I had a channel, it's on the channel, the G-Max 11D I had for 9 years now. Well, it's suddenly like tightening up on me and not working really well, like to fit me wise. So I ordered a helmet. Well, that came in and it was a 2XL and it didn't fit. And instead of going the hassle of returning it, kept it for the girlfriend. Just ordered another one last week. Got that in. I forget what they are. Maybe I'll do reviews on them. Let me know. They fit. Mine fits now. I got the chin mounts for the GoPros on the helmets. I was dumb and ordered the first one for her helmet because I thought it was going to be my helmet. So anyway, I got those from chinmounts.ca, not a sponsor. And so I'll be able to film more in the C-Force with that. The Razor, it's going to have to get an adhesive mount attached to it somewhere on the roof, like on the roof line or on the hood or the windshield, just because of the helmet view, it will mess it up. Like, I don't think, she has a half windshield and it's really scratched to shit now and like not well. I think the camera would show like half of the windshield on the film from the helmet, so that won't really work. So yeah, like the filming possibilities are there. It's just to get out, to get doing them. I do, like, it's personal, but I do suffer from depression now in the last few years, and I just have, it's helpful to have my girlfriend kicking my ears to make make sure, I had to kick my own ass to make sure I'm still getting out, filming, and like the one thing with being further away from Dad is I will travel now and I'll visit, and it's good for me to get out this way. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a nice time to film other than the rain. I'm a little late on the fall colors, but looks really nice still. You look right there, there's geese in the field. Lots of geese. The only thing I despise about this drive is the amount of dirt road, which ends halfway, so obviously won't put music to this just because of the copywriting, and I'm just glad I was able to get out and film. I'm using a GoPro Hero 8. I've been watching some recent videos on GoPro, and if someone could recommend something to me, like if I should head to another brand, or I know the 12 is not much of an update from the 11, but I know the 11 was an overheating issue camera. Like I'm looking more at the 10 for a second camera, because $330 Canadian right now. The new Hero 12 Black is $550 Canadian. So anyway, I don't have much else to say or talk about. If stuff comes up throughout the drive, then I'll say something. I'll talk about it. Well, if you've been watching the channel, I do have Winnie, my boxer. She's 6 now. She lives with me where I go. I do like to take her back and forth to Dad's because they're really bonded, and we call him Grandpa to her, and she's really fond of him. Like when she shows up there, she's excited. When she shows up back at our place, she's excited. So I don't want to really break that bond. Yeah, she's been a great dog. So area, I am around, my girlfriend's house is around Lac des Loups, which is Wolf Lake, and I cross country to Shawville, then through Portage to Renfrew, where Dad is. She was buying, we did think about the drive. Like it's an hour, solid hour to my dad's now. And yeah, I'm old enough, obviously, to be out of Dad's place, but then you also will miss the connection and like the amount of time you're around. Passed away in May of 2021. Lost her battle with cancer. So that was hard. Still could be hard. Like I'm in my late 20s at the time. I'm not really that old to lose a parent, but it happens. Seen before, it's on the channel. We did a skydiving video for her. We surprised her with skydiving for her don't know, fuck, her 54th birthday or something. Somewhere in there. And she had a blast doing that. The company filmed a really nice video. So I put that up. Had a lot of comments from locals and stuff about my mom. And well, that's the end of the dirt road. I think. That gets really sickening in the car. It's wet right now, so it's not as bad, which I'm glad for filming. But yeah, whatever crap they lay in Quebec on dirt roads, it's just heavy stone, and it kicks up into the car like mad. It'll be loud enough you can't hear each other talk, and it's like, oh my god, I'm beating the shit out of my brand new car living over here. But it's been good. She bought it 2 months ago. No problems. It was renovated 2021. New roof, interior's all been redone. Sorry, just wondering why this truck is there. It's a really small, it's like a tiny home, but you could call it like a bachelor pad, but it's on its own property. Like, it's only 550 square feet house. But it suits us. Like, it's low maintenance. It was cheap. Well, not really cheap, but you can't get very much for the dollar with housing in Canada anymore. I'm telling them, well, at least in Ontario. Like, it's like, you want a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house? Well, stick out 600,000 or above, or 500,000 or above. Because that's how that's gonna go. So we're content where we are. It could change, you never know. One day we can move. It's funny, I said let's watch the drive now because I'm out of stuff to talk about, and I've still been talking. So I'm not really going to tell you to just watch the nice drive, put on some music and listen and enjoy the countryside. Be prepared for me to randomly speak up. I know I've not done a lot of videos on, like, about who I am, or like how I've lived or where I've lived. I know 3 years ago I filmed that I had moved out of town, and that was with an ex-girlfriend that ended abruptly, and so back at Dad's. And then a couple months later we sold. They sold, they moved, so I moved. And only a month into moving to the retirement home, we got word that Mom's cancer came back. 2 months after that, she was gone. So, shitty chain of events there led to my health decline. Like I said, 2021. 2020, I was pretty much out of the game of YouTube, and I really appreciate my subscriber count not going down. It's just climbed, not drastically or nothing. I'm still trying to work with that, but like, it stayed solid. I still have people. My account's been there 10 years, and I know some names that pop up when I film and put content out. It's nice to see. I'd like to be active enough to get a following. It's like, oh, like, not waiting on content so often. If I could get out one video a week for now, that'd be really nice. It just depends how busy I am with stuff worth filming. A lot of my busy time is just, it's not worth filming, you know? So it doesn't all get filmed. Like, I'm not exciting enough, in my opinion, to vlog, right? Like, there's so many things that do happen in my life, but at the same time, I'm like, well, it's not that interesting. I don't know if I should film that. I'd like to put a shout out to Durzo Life on YouTube. He's a friend of mine. He's been having a hard time getting going with his YouTube channel as far as views and subscribers. He's got project cars on the go. Project car. He does maintenance on his small engines, and he vlogs a bit, I guess. So check out his channel if you don't mind. Give him a subscribe, give him a like on some videos. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. He is from Calabogie, Ontario, not far from my dad's, half an hour away. Yeah, he stopped on his channel for a bit, but he's like the same as me. He's like, well, I gotta wait for content. Like, something comes up, then I can film it, but we're both living lives of, we're not rich. We can't just go out and buy stuff or get stuff to make content. Like, we have to, we're blue collar men, really. Last week of rain, 5 days straight, kind of killed it off, but it was really nice. As far as my opinion goes on the car, I hate getting out of it. I'm a big person, I'm a tall person. I hate getting in and out of it. But it was just the logical thing to buy with the moving. Like, not that I was moving when I bought it, but the fuel mileage, because gas in Canada, you know, was just going mental. So this thing gets 40 miles a gallon on the highway versus my truck getting like 16. But yeah, it really kills me that I let it go. Because you always buy them and you're like, I'm going to keep this thing and run it until it rots out or burns the tires out of it. Like, just gets old. But life happens and then stuff gets sold. I'm sure you've seen that on my channel. Like, it seems like we go through stuff like crazy, but a lot of stuff I filmed over time too was like, not like half, it was like dad's. So I'd film like new machinery, and then the guy he'd be like, I'm just gonna sell it now. You're like, oh, okay. He's got a few nice toys now that I haven't even put on the channel, and he's had for 3 years. He's got a 2021 U-Force 800 full cab, full heat. He picked up a 2001 Kubota E21 backhoe. It's got the back bucket and the front bucket for the hunt camp. The hunt camp, again, something I could be filming more of. But yeah, it's a nice toy to play around with. It is I think it's a 3-cylinder diesel. Is that? Sure, if anyone's from the area, they'll be as glad as I am when the construction for the Portage Dam is done. This month it's staying open, other than it's one lane, so there's a light now, but the cutoff's not terrible. It was 8 o'clock, but it's the only place for like 45, 55 minutes to go around to get back into Renfrew from Shawville. While you can go to the Queen Ferry, but soon that'll be over, right? That's about 20 minutes difference, sorry. I don't know why I don't run my GoPro like this more often. Like, the amount of stupidity, like, no offense to the valley, but the driving is just hell. Like, it's not busy, but the amount of stupid, like, I could pull out in front of or cut off, like, God, every other drive you take. Heading into Shawville here now. About Shawville, or I'd talk about it. It's not big. That's all I know. As far as corporation businesses, there's Canadian Tire, Ford, and MSAQ, of course. A fucking, I don't mean to swear, they lost a brand new F-250 someone stole. I doubt they recovered it. That Shawville's gone. One fact about Shawville, the best fair in the Ottawa Valley, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions, as far as entertainment and the price tag. They have a truck pull, tractor and truck pull. Those are really fun to watch. Maybe next year I'll film it. Something you more or less want to be there for, though. But if you can't attend, I guess, and you want to see the footage of it, then it's there. video will probably get cut off because I don't know when the GoPro will die. It's got about an hour of footage, or an hour battery life. Drives about 1 hour. So if I don't get to say goodbye, I'll say goodbye now. Goodbye. Appreciate the subscriptions, appreciate the following. May not be that exciting, but I'm just a person. I film what I have in front of me. Gotta hand it to Quebec, they got a beautiful countryside. Lots of forest, mountains, a lot of lookouts you can go to. Took an ATV ride to a lookout a couple weeks ago, and again, I just couldn't even think to film. Just doesn't occur to me. That and my old helmet, the chin mount broke off, and I couldn't attach one to my helmet. better do forward. If you're from here, you know the store. Guy could have looked at me harder. Now this was the road that was really crap. So nice that they paved it. It's my least favorite part of the drive. Just getting on here. Wish it was a light. This is the Trans-Canada Highway, or Highway 17.